Good greetings everyone, I'm Rusty Dog and I'm super excited to have you join me on this epic live stream adventure. Today we're embarking on a cosmic journey from the stunning Rosette Nebula to the captivating Monkey Head Nebula. I may not be an astronomer by trade, but I'm a passionate explorer of the universe and I can't wait to share this mind-blowing experience with all of you. We'll witness the breathtaking beauty of these celestial wonders and unravel some of the mysteries they hold. Get ready to be amazed as we venture into the depths of space, where stars are born and galaxies come to life. It's going to be an unforgettable visual feast, and I'm thrilled to have you by my side. So, kick back, relax, and let's embark on this incredible journey together. From the Rosette Nebula to the Monkey Head Nebula. Let's explore the wonders of the cosmos like never before. Are you ready? Let's dive in. That entire introduction was written for me by ChatGPT. Just in case you were wondering. It's kind of obvious, isn't it? Right, so there you go. I mean, that's kind of overdone salesman, really. Okay, welcome guys. Let's get back to reality. Hi everyone, and we're back. I bring you this stream under extreme tiredness. I have had a day, a good day, but nonetheless, quite the day. My goodness. So, I've spent the last 5.5 hours working on the front suspension of my car, just replacing some parts. And yeah, it was physical. At least for me, I'm not used to the exercise. I'm not used to the cardio. Jacking it up, putting it down, jacking it up again, jacking up one side, jacking up down the other, jacking it up in the middle, putting the axle stands on it. It's a whole, because my car sits so low, it's a whole rigmarole. And then, yeah, just fannying through the process of getting the first part off, and then once I had that sussed, the other side was easy. And I also discovered along the way, because if you know my other channel, Bimmer Clubsport, a while back I did the oil filter housing gasket. I replaced that. It was like £3 for the gasket, and I spent a day just at my own pace, just replacing that gasket to plug a suspected oil leak. And so today was the first time the underneath engine cover had been removed from the car since I did that, and I'm happy to report it was completely dry, not a drop. So I think I can report I have an oil leak free car. So all the places where they generally leak from are all plugged up, and no matter how the job went today, just seeing that cover dry made my day. But oh man, my back is aching. I'm getting in all different positions under the car, so I'm tired is what I'm saying. And yeah, so on the last stream we did move further beyond Rosette Nebula, but I popped back here. It was only 4 jumps. I just wanted to repair the hull on the ship, so we'll set sail again. We have another route plotted out. I don't know if it's going to be the same route, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out along the way. So, yeah. Who's with us today then? We have Commander Budman, one and only. Greetings, Commander Budman, who was patiently waiting at the time. Andy K. Hi Andy, welcome to both of you as moderators as well. And of course, supporters of the channel. Thank you. Commander Steve Zodiac, welcome Steve. Nice to see you. And the obligatory icon, or emoji, sorry, emoji. Muckrat, hey Muckrat, 07 to you sir. Commander Selim, good evening. Commander Selim, Simondo Psycho, good evening Simondo, welcome. And yes, Mr. Budman, I was playing with Chat AI. I just typed it in before I started the stream. I gave ChatGPT a couple of pointers, and it was too long, so I said no. I said write it again, but shorten it. So that's what it came up with. It's like some glorified salesman. It was overselling. Philip Hughes, 07. Philip, welcome to the stream, sir. Thank you for your channel membership as well. Appreciate that. The AI won't replace humans anytime soon. You know what? You know, you've heard of Midjourney. You know how Midjourney is, you can get some of it free, but I think some of it, most of it is like a paid for thing. Well, I found out a way where you can have Midjourney free by putting it locally on your PC. And I've seen some of the results. Because Midjourney, I don't know what version it's in now. Is it 5? Version 4, I think. I think it's in 5, but 4 is the one that's available when I do it. But I'm going to set it up for free and everything. And Jesus, the results from this thing is just phenomenal. It's just crazy how good this thing can do. So when I get it all together, I might do a little video on it, and maybe do because it's not normal channel stuff, I might do it as a members stroke patrons only video, and I'll go through the instructions how to set up Midjourney for free, or how to use the Midjourney models, engines and stuff for free. Wow. I saw examples of Midjourney, and holy crumbs, man, it just blows my mind. So as for replacing humans, it might be sooner than you think. I don't know. I've seen some of I've been watching videos on what's coming, particularly in the visual effects department and stuff like that, and honestly, the things it can do now is just, it's stupidly crazy, that the progress they're making on this. It's both, see, I don't want to call it scary, but it is kind of, you have to be cautious with it. I think caution has to be there, but it's fascinating at the same time, isn't it? You know. Anyway, Wiley Wilson, has he really come on today's stream? Wiley Wilson, how you doing, man? Still got the M3? Or do you want to swap it for mine or something? You have to come up to my place, Wiley, at some point. I've never driven an M3 and I want to drive one. I've driven the latest M5, which was yeah, quick. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it moves time, the M5 competition. It's that fast. It's like going into Super Cruise. Laser, lobsters and space pizza. I haven't just placed an order. That's somebody on the channel. Hi, Laser, lobsters and space pizza. Been a long while. Yeah, a long time, but you're here. So that's cool. Bruce A. Hi, Bruce. 07, matey. Chris Sweeney. Hi, Chris. Welcome, welcome. And Gumbo Pot 72. I'm going to sneeze, guys. I have to just mute. Oh, it's coming. Is it coming? No, looks like it cancelled. Happy Mum's Day. Yeah, well, doesn't apply to me, really. Hasn't applied to me for a long time. So, Cosmic Drifter. Hi, Cosmic. At Pragky Jazz. 24/7. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Oh, I think I got a chemical I was using on the car. I think I got it up my nose at some point. So I'm suffering from all of that. Okay. Well, we've got a few people in the stream now. 31 that I can see. So let's get underway. We have the route plotted. Let's go. Ooh! Mouse on the wrong thing. Okay. Rick Murray. Good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. Yes, so because I've been so busy with the car and I didn't get finished until 6, and then I had to take it for a spin just to test everything was okay. And then, of course, I needed something to eat after that. Oh, Jesus, that was too soon.
I'll let you rest easy and get this done now.
Oh, thank you. I see what you mean. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Mr. Budman. Always so supportive, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Right, so yeah, so I had something to eat and had made a cup of tea, and I just needed to fuel up before I even thought about starting a stream. So we're a little later than the usual, but it was a job I needed doing on the car, and it was good weather. Perfect weather, actually. Absolutely perfect today. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Budman. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I just can't stop drinking the water now. Hey, Ricky Murray, thanks for the subscription, my man. I appreciate it. We're well into the 7,000s now, eh? I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to drop back into the 6s now. I think we're into the teens, 7,000 and something teen. So yeah, it's oh, you know what I should have done? Gonna go into the galaxy map here where we are and just have a look. Aha, so I don't have a system map, so it's not the exact same route as last time. And what about here? Ah, this is, you see, I've been here, look. I wonder if perhaps we should just do this system we're in now and then just drop down a couple of 100 light years and then plot another route so we don't get the same, you know, first 4 jumps. What do we have here? Ah, it's a G, okay. Right, so, let's honk. Yes. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like thing, the thumb thing, or at least hit something. Yeah. And if you have subscribed, do the little bell thing so that you get notified of future stuff. How many bodies did it say? I missed it. Oh, okay. Well, we've got a few. What do we have in the sys map? Right, of course it's been done because it's really close to Oh, you know what? I just left the station and I think I may have a couple of bios to hand in. All right, let's see if we can just. It looks like we need to find there. Ooh, yeah, it's not you I was looking for though. There is a bio, or at least there's a atmospheric somewhere here. Oh, guys, I haven't got my stuff running. Eek. Right, Elite Observatory. And 65k on subscribers. 65k? I'm nowhere near that, Gumbo. I'm just at 7,000 really. Right, so we've got that. Captain's log. No, once I reach 10,000, I've decided I'll live stream naked. Which is no problem. You won't be able to tell because I don't use a webcam. Believe me, you're lucky. Okay, so we got that, and I like to run the Elite Dangerous Market connector as well. Alright, yeah, I didn't have those things running. Damn. It's just not good enough. So, I'm not sure now about... Let me just pop in here. I want to make sure that I'm on the right one, so... Aha! It was that one, 6B. So these are unexplored, yeah. Cool. Yeah, so 6B it is. This one. And we have 2 bios. Okay. Let's see if... I know we've already scanned it before I launched Elite Observatory Core. So I'm not really sure if it's going to pick up on those bios. We'll probably pop over there anyway. I'm just waiting for Elite Observatory just to reread my log. Because if it's in the log, it may generate it. So we're looking at Rosette Sector B206B. Look. B206B. Okay, so we've got Bacterium Balaris and Fonticulua digitus. So they're both worth 1 million something, both of them. 1.1 million for the bacteria, 1.8 for the Fonticulua, and it's not even first footfall or anything. Or is it? Aha, I didn't check. It might be first footfall. It will be. It will be. Okay. Oops. Just cancelled it. Yeah, let's head on over and let's take a look at what we're looking for. I need the codex. Discoveries, bios, organics, and bacteria, blah, 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 blah. What was it? Balaris? So we're looking for that. You see that stuff's the same color as the surface of the planet. So that might be a bit difficult to spot. And the other one was Fonticulua. Fonticulua and Digitus. That one. There's galactic gherkin, or these space cucumbers. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Aren't they quite small, I seem to remember? Oh, okay. Amanda Selling was number 3 on the like. Jack the Ripper 07. 07 matey. Did I say hello before? I can't remember. Cosmic got 21. I've only got 19 here. I sent you celebrating poppers for the... Oh, right. Okay, see, I'm reading chat now and I'm having to do a U-turn. I wasn't listening to my sat-nav. And Brian Hillard. Is that a renewed membership for 15 months? I think that's what that means, right? Thank you so much, Brian. I really do appreciate that support. And I'm glad you caught the stream too. Nice for you to be here, man. It's always good to have the core members here, or the core people, yeah, I should say, here, and members and patrons. If I ever win the lottery, guys, I'll reward your loyalty. I'll have to... I admit I have to start buying a lottery ticket first. If I won the Euro Millions, we'd all benefit. Now then, let's get in around the other side, because I prefer daytime. And let's slow it down here. Alright, so 2 probes. I think we can get away with just the one. Quite easily, I would imagine.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Alright, so bacterium and fonticolua. So it sounds like a drink when I say it that way, doesn't it? A bottle of Kahlua. Alright, so let's go for that, because I believe that the bacteria is going to be probably in the vicinity anyway, right? Not necessarily. Okay, what we can do then is head for this blue bit here, and when we get a bit closer we'll just check in with the map again.
Orbital flight engaged.
So if we have a look at this particular blue sector here, and whoops, and up into here, yeah, so bacteria can exist here as well. Oh, another sneeze. Be thankful that I'm remembering to mute when I'm sneezing. I don't want you guys to get hit by any of the droplets. Do I still have the confetti cannon? Oh yeah. Yes, I should do that, shouldn't I? But it's without a webcam. It's not much point. I've just done a video for my other channel today. But when I did the work today on the car, I did do a small video, not really showing the work itself, but because I didn't bring my tripod to hold the camera or anything. So, oh, this is green. How green is my valley? I should have popped a popper on there, shouldn't I? Wow, check this out. Very low gravity as well. Let's get a shallow approach. I know where I want to land, and I think, given that, I probably shouldn't have boosted. So let's try not to incur any damage. Still a little bit too high up for the BIOS to pop. Any time now, I would say. Wow, what a texture this is. I'm not sure I've ever seen this kind of texture before. How interesting. It looks... well, I'm not sure really. Vortex. Right, so we have some plants. So let's see if we can just yaw the ship round a little. How tight you're gonna make this. I mean, over there looks like there's a parking spot. Trying to stay in this little valley. No, okay, let's go over here. This shouldn't be a problem here, right? Yeah, small windows. It flashed too quickly. I need it to stay blue for a little while. Okay. There we go. And it still doesn't want to go. Let's just make a small adjustment. Frontier. Don't get me started. Not in my best books at the moment. See, now I'm just like I'm stuck to the ground. This looks easily flat enough. With my finger on the wrong key there. Dear me. Alright, I'm back. How far away from these plants do you want me? It's almost as if I haven't even got the landing gear out, because this looks easily landable. And these blue flashes, I think they're too small. You know, the window of opportunity, so to speak, is too small there. It's almost as if what I'm seeing outside isn't reflecting what I'm seeing on the sensor. Okay, that was a decent sized blue flash. Now, I have some in front of me. However, because I can be a stubborn SOB, I want to go to the ones where I saw initially. It is very green, isn't it, Mr. Budman?
Low gravity warning.
But there again. Now, I did take note of the fact that there were two rock features that were like twins next to each other. Where the hell were they? Yes, it is green. It's very weird how the torch just completely changes its color. Not a hint of green there. So it's obviously green because of the atmosphere, which is getting it. Oh, actually, where do I find that? One of the plugins for Elite Observatory tells you the atmosphere. Where are we? Hold on, because every time I switch menus in Elite Observatory, I have to scroll all the way down to the bottom again. So we're on B206B, which is listed, not listed, B20. But A, C, and D listed in Captain's log, but not B. How not? Oh, not. Okay. So, Explorer. I think it only lists it if you have... Oh, here we go. It's thin methane. Oh yeah, system map, but I needed to know where it was in Elite Observatory. I was particularly curious about that. So yeah, thin methane atmosphere, landable. which we know because we've just landed. Now, just want to nip back to the bio insights, because this is Digitos 500 meters. This is obviously. Hello, Space Cucumber.
Fonticule Ua Digitos scanned.
Digitos.
1,804,100. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
Where's my ship?
New codex entry.
My ship gone.
Fonticule
Camouflaged.
Digitos. Amethyst.
Not
First
really.
sample scanned.
Go. Let's see if my sense of direction is anywhere close to accurate.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous.
It used to be when I was younger, like, you know, quite young, teens and stuff. I remember having a really good sense of direction. If I was in a place where I wasn't really familiar, I always had a pretty good sense of direction. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find the first batch anymore, am I? Cucumber. I don't know what cucumber is in Spanish. De los estrellas. Cucumber of the stars. I've forgotten. Actually, I used to know what cucumber was. Oh, I know. It's mouse. Yeah, mouse. I have a voucher. Codex voucher. Apparently you can spend anywhere. And you can spend it on any Pioneer store. Right, out we get. Maybe that's what you get a Thargoid for Christmas. Codex voucher.
Second sample scanned.
I'm not sure that that's going to be 500 metros. I'm not sure it's going to be 500 meters, but we can check it out. It's at 120 degrees, because I took note. Haven't seen any bacteria so far, but I'm not too fussed, really. It'd be nice to get because it's, you know, some decent money. I think there's some up ahead, but I'm not sure if Frontier really have put the details in. And I only updated my Nvidia drivers yesterday as well. I didn't realize that they'd brought new ones out on Star Wars Day, so it's taken me this long to even realize that. Oh, there we go.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Now that was a perfect landing. 0 damage. Well, I know there's somewhere here. There they go, right on them. Right, so we'll scan these and then we will leave. I'm not doing the bacteria. It's going to be too hard to spot. Yeah, and it just wastes too much time. I want to make some progress. Cool. And the ship is overlapping.
Sample
No idea.
complete.
Oh, there we go. 1.5 kilometers. And cover that quite quickly. And there's gravity. Nice texture on that rock there, eh? Very nice, very good. I don't think I can make it the whole way. No, we're gonna ditch it in the Hudson. Ugh. Still 100%. No damage. How to look after your SRV while acting like a psycho. But now we're a little bit skewy. I'm gonna land straight here unless I didn't bother straightening it. But we still got 100%. I don't know how blind luck that was. Absolutely blind luck. I didn't make any effort to correct the orientation of the SRV at all. Right. Time to move on, but we'll move on, I think, downwards. We'll just do a couple of jumps down and then we'll go along. Yes, the ship is the best way. I haven't seen any, you know, when I was looking for a parking there, I didn't see any. Oh my god. I have to get some more water in a minute. I'm enjoying it too much. Sometimes, you know, when you're a bit dehydrated, water is just the best. And I always have it bottled. I don't get it from the tap, even though it's fine. But sometimes just water is just the best anyway. And yeah. Oh, that's not backy, is it? Why did I no, I thought, I don't know. Just thought it might be, but it certainly wasn't. Interesting planet surface though, for sure. I haven't seen one quite looking like this before. It's a new one on me. But I like it. I like newness and uniqueness. Uniquity. Just making up words. And yeah, we're probably going too fast. There's certainly some I was going to say unique features, but I wouldn't probably go that far. But like these things, you know, these looks like somebody's dug sand up or something. Wet sand, you know. I've noticed quite a lot of those around here. But I'm sure I've seen things like that before on other planets, different color. Alright, so Let's make sure we're above the 0 on the thingy. Pretend you're in a Boeing, Rusty. What is it? This, your pitch thing. Yeah, right. Need to be above the 0, so we're not going to hit anything. And I think what we'll do, as we're here, is we'll come down. Doesn't have to be too far, does it? How far is that? Yeah, 197. Seems to be fair enough. What if we come down just a little more? Actually, what? I haven't even been taking note of these, of the coordinates. So -3, yeah, okay, that's it. I'm fine with that. I'm actually looking for a star or something that's maybe... Oh, it went away when I clicked the system, the map. Is that something Frontier have sorted? Nah. Nah, can't be. Nah, can't be. Okay. It would be nice, as I've said, if you could click this again and it goes away, like it's a toggle, like all of these are toggle information. Bring that, click it once, click it again, it goes away. Click it again, it comes back. I don't know why. But if I click out of it, well, if it keeps doing that, I'll be happy with that. That's good enough for me. Right, what's this one? That is a white star. Okay. How many jumps? 4. Whoa, including some... Alright, we've got to be careful with those. I don't think those are neutrons, but anyway. They can't be neutrons because there's no way it will be 4 jumps to do 262 light years. So we're just going to go down and then we'll plot the Monkey Head. By the way, the amount of jumps from Rosette to Monkey Head was 26 for me. Yes, less than 100. That's correct, Andy. Yes, I think on my other expedition I did suss that out. That under 100 was the best one, or somebody told me. I don't know, and it does work that way for sure. All right then. Let's see what awaits us further down. So while we leave here, guys, I'm just going to get my bottle of water. I'll be 2 seconds. Okay. I is back. Oh! Something just went off, guys. I don't know, am I? Something... Do you hear that? Something USB just went off and on. Ah, boy. You guys want to hear a joke? It's clean. Family friendly. Yeah, I'm just going down because that way I want to maybe try and get a chance of some more undiscovereds. So in here right now is just those. Let's descan.
System scan complete.
Yeah, she might have said that already. Right, so yeah, let me think. First time I've told this one, so I'll try it. So this guy he goes into this house, goes to burgle this house. Not burglarize. Don't say that word. It doesn't exist. Sorry guys, no, let's not go there. Right, so he goes to burgle this house and he sees the TV and he thinks, right, I'm having the TV. Sees some jewelry, he thinks, all right, I'm gonna have the jewelry. And he, you know, he sees other stuff that looks expensive, so he starts pocketing that. And suddenly he hears this voice, I can see you, and Jesus can see you. And he thinks, what the bloody hell's that? And he turns around, and there's a parrot there. And he said, oh God. He said, you nearly gave me a heart attack. He said, was that you who said that? The parrot said, yes, it was. Oh, he said, thank God. He said, well, what's your name? And the parrot said, Archibald. He said, Archibald? He said, that's a stupid name for a parrot, isn't it? And the parrot said, well, you think my name's stupid? Wait till you see the Rottweiler here. Jesus. Anyway, that's it. Stupid one. And the dog ate him and they all lived happily ever after. Right, let's do a D-scan. Whoa, 21. And how... Oh! It's a virgin system, guys. Absolutely. So let's get it... I bet you wish you'd never said yes please now. Just rocky bodies. Wow, 19 rocky bodies is what we're looking for? Okay. If I think of any more, I'll let you know. Something's going wrong. What's going on? I'm not sure what's going on and off here. It's one of my input devices, I'm sure. Maybe my USB hub is failing.
Body B5A. All premium boost materials and system.
Oh. Right. I could tell you another joke, guys, but it's not family friendly. So if any of you have got younger ones watching, then I can't tell it. Hi, Mark McCluskey. Yeah, and then I feel like I have to tell a joke to get the subscription back. Oh, my nose is itchy today.
Body B4. All surface materials and system.
I don't think we have a landable yet. That was another sneeze. I'm on form today, guys. So my car might be leak free, but my nose isn't. Oh well, fair trade. So we have 3 more, there we go. Well, this looks like quite a boring system. Last chance.
System scan complete.
Well, at least they're all firsts. Wow! Everything landable. None of them with atmosphere. Let's probe all of them and do footfall on all of them. Or not. No, or not. It's going to have to take something a bit more to pique my interest. Oh, we are jumping into a neutron. What the hell? Okay. Fair enough. I thought... okay, it's only 260 light years, but... fair enough. Yeah, see, in Horizons, that would have been a good system. You know, all landables, it would have been all interesting to check out. And, you know, you do get some great terrain on the ones that are just non-atmospheric. You can get some really nice surfaces and textures and stuff. You know, you don't need an atmosphere to get some amazing looking planets. But I am more drawn into the atmospheric ones, particularly if they have bios. You know, that's obviously a selling point. Oh, how did I mistime that? Normally that's just like a real quick thing for me to do. No, I was lining up with the next system there for some reason. I'm trying to line up with the shadows now. Here we go. Shadows on the dashboard.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
So what do we get from a neutron? Well, that entire distance must have been further then, because we're doing 270. Okay, so this is the next jump. Sanguineous rim. Just round Sanguineous' bath. Could be handy. That looks fairly big. Joystick. It's joystick. The light on the joystick is on, but... oh my god, let me see if I can sort this out. Can you hear it, guys? Jesus. I need this. Not. Okay, I'll plug in my controller and my joystick again. I don't want joystick issues if I'm bleeding flying in Flight Sim, although most of it's autopilot, but I will get supremely peeved if my joystick goes on a final approach. Oh. Are we there? Are we there? Okay. Right, do we have anything in the sys? Okay, and this is what? It's an F. I want to find some of these. Doing it again. There is a way to set up OBS so you don't hear it, you just hear the game sound. Right, so that hasn't come back on since. And I'm moving my joystick, I haven't got anything. Okay, I'm going to move it to another USB port. On the hub. Still on the hub. Come on, out. Oh. Yeah, it may just need some contact cleaner or something in there. If I've still got any left. Have I got any up here? I'll just spray a load of contact cleaner into it. No, it's probably in the garage then, either here or in the garage. Okay, let's try that then. Yeah, it's my joystick. Normally my joystick doesn't play up. Sometimes it's mostly my keyboard. And it can't be a voltage overload or anything because it would have been happening long before now. But yeah, I've got a little 7-port external hub with its own power, you know, so it shouldn't be a power issue. All I've got plugged in is a pen drive or a memory stick, however you guys call it, Xbox controller, Virpil joystick, and I think an external hard drive, unless that's going into my PC. I don't know, there's 4 things plugged into the 7-port hub. So yeah. Right, so here we've got metal content, so bios are possible, but no ammonias or earth-likes or such like. So let's see what we have here. Just listening to the whistling sound.
Body 6. Meets mapping criteria. Body 6. High value body.
In other words, terraformable. So we'll grab that. That's planet number 6 in the Goldilocks zone. Oh, I think I've started anyway. Again, for the third or maybe 4th time now, binge watching through. I still haven't done Fargo season 3 yet. But yeah, I'm going to intertwine the Twilight Zone episodes into that one. So I watched the first one yesterday, the one called Where Is Everyone? Or Where Has Everyone Gone? Or something like that. I love the Twilight episodes, they're really good. Go back in there again. Oh, Geological 3, okay. I thought you might have said bios.
System scan complete.
Another 3 geos, so no bios here. But we do have a terraformable. So we'll go and give that a quick hoovering over with the probes and get some money for it. 1.6, 1.8, let's call it. Yeah, they looked a little bit on the larger side, eh? 1.8 G with silicate paper geysers. That's probably one of the ones that had the 3 geos on there. Okay, number 6 it is. We'll probe it, and as we're so close, we may as well set foot. And then we can plot our way to Monkey Head, which is probably going to be around 25 jumps still. Well, this coming weekend, unfortunately, it's Formula 1, so I don't know whether I'll be going. Formula 1's, I've never said this in my life before, but Formula 1's getting... I don't look forward to it as much as I did over the last 30, 40 years. don't like the path it's taking. Anyway, yeah, next Saturday in a town or village or whatever it is next to me, about 8 minutes away I think, by car, is a Comic-Con. They've just had one actually near me too, but there's another one, and there's one of the Doctor Who's is going to be there, the old Doctor Who's, Sylvester McCoy, and Nicola Bryant, who was an assistant in Doctor Who as well. I think she played Perry. They're going to be there, and they're going to be ripping you off for autographs. So yeah. I don't know, I might go. It's not far, so I can get there early, stay a couple of hours, and then still make it back for the F1. Right. I'm gonna need to lay another probe down.
50%.
There's other people there as well that have been involved in Star Wars and stuff like that, but I don't know who they are. I don't recognize the names, so
Surface scan complete.
yeah. Ooh, okay, surface scan complete. That's done. But I have never been to one before, you know. So this looks nice, doesn't it? Is this landable or am I dreaming? It's too nice to be landable. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought there's no way that's a landable planet. In Star Citizen, yes. But here, no way. Okay, so we're just probing. Okay, so let's plot again to Monkey. And I think I did actually have a system picked out as well. Go to this one. And it does include the jet cones as well. So 29 now? But I went straight down. How can you have added 3 jumps on? Okay. Do this one. Stupid thing, I know, but yeah. Maybe because we've created an angle instead of more of a straight run. Because this is up on 46, where we are quite a bit further down, I would say. Go away. We are really. It's plotted a route. So 1 minus 410. So that would kind of make sense. Right, it lost the routing because it's silly. Oh, where are all the blues? All right. Off we go. How many? I no idea, Cosmic. Not sure. Tell me who's that rider on the regulator. Right. F White Star coming up.
System scan complete.
Okay, so let's fuel up here. We'll take the opportunity to fuel. Yeah, come on, find me some red and white super giants. I want to get some big ones.
Fuel scooping complete.
How many of you guys are familiar with the game show Family Fortunes? Well, I guess in the US it was called Family Feud, right? Something like that. Just wondering. Because I was watching an old one. What the hell is that? Anyway, yeah, I was watching an old episode from 1991 or 1990 Christmas special. So of course they have celebrities on there, and they were doing the final game where you've got to get to 200 points. Two people have to answer the same set of five questions, and if your answers are worth 200 or more, you win. So they did that round, and the host was a guy called Les Dennis. So they did that round, and they didn't win the big prize. But then there was an unscripted part of the show where one of the guests was a TV series star. I'm just setting it all up for you guys. He said that they were gonna dish out the prize money to both sides if Les Dennis did the 5-question answer thing instead, and if he got over 100 points with his answers, then each side would get the prize money, which was cool. Now, Les Dennis is, I guess you call him a comedian, and he also does impressions. Some are good, some of them, quite frankly, are not so good at all. But that's going to be important in it later on. So the guy who was reading out the questions, somebody called Gordon Kay. You may know him as René from LOLO. So Les, he didn't know anything about this. It was completely unscripted. You could tell. He didn't have a clue what was going on. So he didn't know what to expect. And he said, oh, I've never done this myself before. Right, obviously, because he's always been the host, asking the questions. And they rattled off the questions. And one of the questions was, name a famous impressionist. And he said Bobby Davro, which is another comedian who does impressions. And they went through the questions. And then at the end, they looked back on the board and said, right, let's go through them. So question 1, we asked you this and you said that and blah, 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 blah. Then they got to that question. And they said, right, we asked you to name a famous impressionist. You said Bobby Davro. The survey says, and it was a 0. And he said, oh, that's a shame. He said the top answer there was Van Gogh. Oh, man. Yeah, so I've set you all up just for that line. I thought it creased me, man. If I'd had a drink in my mouth, I would have spat that out. because obviously he was asking for about people who do impersonations, right? Which is the correct word to use, impersonation. But he said, name a famous impressionist. He said top answer was Van Gogh. He was joking, of course, but oh man, the things you watch. Hello, Angry Citizen. Welcome. 07 and Humble. SC has 4 landable planets and about 3 moons for each planet so far. All are landable. Fun doodle. Oh, okay, nothing here. Sorry, I'm telling that story and I'm out of it. Yeah, sorry, I had to share it. I just thought it was funny. It really made me laugh yesterday. I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, there you go. If it put a smile on your face, then good. If not, sorry. $25. Do we have it? Ooh. Let's get a little bit of fuel. We don't need a lot. We'll just do a quick top up. I've managed to get this far away from Rosette without losing any hull. Win-win. Actually, it's not a win-win, is it? It's just a win. Right, sorry. Just filling up my glass, guys, with a bit more agua. It says on it still water. But what was it before? I guess it's always been water. It's just letting me know that it's still water. And it will always be. Okay. Right, let's go up to the gas giants and see if we can find one of those first. Got any circles we can fill in? Cool. Because if we pick one of those out, he's likely to have many moons. And let's get on top of one. Yeah. Right. Let's see if we get lucky here with anything. Deep dive into some of these. Go down a few layers, as it were.
Body 4DA. Nested moon.
I haven't heard nested moon for a long time. I wonder who's made the nest. I still don't remember what one is. I know somebody told me before, but yeah. Nested moon. And there's a shepherd moon as well, isn't there? Don't give a flock about those. Got another gas giant here. Class 3. Rocky body. Oh dear. Okay, 10 more to find. And these, like the high metal contents have gone now, but it's icy bodies only left. But we might still get lucky. Class 2 gas giant. So in other words, more expensive than the class 3. Yeah.
Body 3BA. Nested moon.
Oh, that's the other one. Yeah, it's nested with another one.
Body 3EA. Nested moon.
System scan complete.
So, let's have a look. Quality of life. Why when you select a certain frequency doesn't highlight all the circles in the system?
Thank you, Bruce A, for your kind
That's a
super chat.
that's a thought. Yeah, you've got to be near them.
I usually play Elite 2. Keep on inspiring.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Yeah, I will try to. That's the aim. If I even can inspire, that's a good thing. And yeah, thank you, my man. Appreciate the donation as well, the super chat. That every little helps, man. Every little helps a lot. Yeah, there you go. Okay, again, lots of landables here. Lots of them. Was there any with geos? I can't even remember. I was trying to find some. Oh, got a pain in my. I think it's my kidney. Oh, Rusty's off again. Yeah, it's probably down to all the work I did today on the car, which I'm proud of. I'm trying to decide whether to land on one here, just to, claim one of them. Rotational period, 33.8 days. Rotational period, 33.8 days. Now, I just need to have a trip somewhere else, because my brain's just having a bit of a shutdown here. So let's just nip back to Earth a moment. Rotational period 1 day. Oh, right, okay. I'm getting it. My brain's either working out between its orbital period and rotational period. That's what I'm getting mixed up on. 65.3. Yep, 0.3. Which is why we have the leap. Obviously, I don't even have to say it, but it's why we have the leap year every 4 years. Okay. So, and also, the rotational period is 23 hours 56 minutes, I believe, and it's not 24 hours. I think it's actually 23:56. So we lose 4 minutes a day, which is why is that also for the leap year, or is it the orbital period that's for the leap year? Save that for another day. Okay, let's push, guys. Commander PDABG, welcome. Right, let's go again. In 3, 2, 1. Monkey Head, we're not going to reach it today, obviously. It's too far away, 27. The only way we reach it is if we just jump and scoop, then it's easy. But that's not the plan. No, we need to spend time looking around and earning rank and a few credits along the way, and checking out some cool stuff. $28. Is it fresh? It is indeed. Wow. What the hell? So we jumped in here? Normally the B's, C's and D's are below. What's going on here then? Oh, okay. I see the lines. What? This is... These two are together and are connected to this one, which is connected to me. Me being the local star. Need another sneeze, guys. Oh boy, I don't know whether it's allergies or the fact that I think I breathed in a nostril full of engine degreaser. Jesus. I'm running out of tissues, guys. I might need to go and get some. Right. Okay, so we got plenty of asteroid clusters. We've got some high metal contents and some rocky ice and stuff. Okay. Well, potential is there for something. Here's a couple of high metal contents. Nothing there. Nothing there. It's good because it's having Elite Observatory Core running. You don't have to keep checking in the system map whether these HMCs are going to be terraformable or not, you know, because you do get the voice popping up to tell you. So it kind of takes that load off, and it's a bit of a time saver in that way as well. That's the clusters. Huh. Okay. I thought they all got wiped out at the same time, but I think it only wipes out all the clusters for that one shelf, right? If you may have cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3. Whoa!
Ammonia atmospheric landable with life. Body C4. May host a marked biological.
Ammonia.
Body C4. Landable with atmosphere.
Okay, we have a choice of 5 on here, and there's only one on here that is lucrative-ish. So, based on what could be here, the value could range from anything to 6.7 million to 12.8. And it has flagged one of them, but I don't know what the flag means. Does it mean it's got a good chance of being there, or I don't know why it's flagged. Is it flagged because it's worth 7.7 million? I guess we'll find out when we go there. Once we do, we'll list off what it's telling me is going to be here. No tectonic ass, unfortunately, or any other thing that is of that kind of value range.
Body D1. All premium boost materials in system.
All premium SRB repair materials in system as well. It doesn't tell you those things. I think boosting is a good thing to know if you're exploring. 2 geos here. If you need some quick raw materials. Now then. See if we can nail something down here. There it is. Okay, that's a lot of lines.
Body B6. All surface materials in system.
Yeah, well, with this many planets, it doesn't surprise me.
Body B8. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
This
Body B8. Landable with atmosphere.
one I can tell you, this one is, we've got one biological, but there's a choice of 2 that is possible. Now then, we have to investigate it anyway. But it's Bacterium Cerberus, worth close to 1.7 million, or Stratum Tectonicus, which is worth 19 million. So, odds are it's going to be the bacteria. However, certainly worth checking it. And it is closer than the first planet. Jeffrey! Ah! Not Amal, Jeffrey. Been a good day today. Good weather as well. Got a nice job sorted on the car. I'm happy with that. Always nice when you're taking your car to pieces. It's satisfying at the end, let's put it that way. If it's done right. But yeah, I enjoyed doing it today. Well, apart from sitting incorrectly and squashing my feet and hurting I've still got gouges on my arm. Have I still got the gouge there? Yeah. I've got an S-shaped gouge. It's not a gouge, it's like, you know when something presses into your skin that's sharp and it leaves like a valley that you could set up, you could put a sidewinder into for some canyon racing. Well, I got that because I was trying to put something in the boot of my car by lifting up, you open the boot and then you can lift up the floor. There's a little tag, you put your finger in and you lift the floor up. But I have a subwoofer in the back, which makes lifting the floor up really, it's really heavy. And I just had it resting on my arm and it was cutting into my arm. So that wasn't cool. So I've still got that mark. Bacterium aces there. But yeah, good day.
System scan.
Replace the sway bar links, stabilizer links, or drop links. Whatever terminology you prefer. And again, to be honest, it was down to the channel support. I was able to get those parts, so thank you guys for that. Keeping my car running as well. It was fine. It's just that it was there were parts were starting to wear, and it got a advisory on the MOT because of it. But that's sorted now, and I only needed to buy one. That's what I thought, but as soon as I got the other one off, the one that they didn't fail it on or didn't advise me on, it was very clear that needed changing as well. It was one, but I've recorded it. I've recorded everything except me actually working. I've mentioned all of my methodology and everything, so I'll be putting that out as a video on my other channel, on the Bimmer Clubsport channel. So that'll come out. And I'll get that done maybe tomorrow. Yeah. And I had kids around me asking me questions as well. Do I need any help with something? And I said, yeah, go and get me a bacon egg sandwich. And he was going to go and do it as well. I said, no. I said, leave it. Yeah, these 8-year-olds. Couldn't make. Do you want me to ask me mum? No, leave it, don't. It's great. What you doing now? They kept saying, what you doing now? And they all know me as a Rusty Dog as well. Oh wow, okay, if we're 30,000 away on the B shelf, what are we on the C shelf? Okay. Okay. Stop. Stop the press. Are you telling me that C is closer then? No, not really. So C4 is the other one, and then we have B8. Well, C4 is closer. So let's highlight that one, and it thankfully it is in the same direction. Whew, that's gonna save a bit of time. It was, yes, exactly, it was productive. You could be on top of a treasure, yeah. No, it won't be aliens, obviously. But I don't know, we might score some nice money here. If we hit the jackpot in this system by getting all the best bios and the crappy ones not coming out instead, we can make blah 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 31, just under 32 million. And if we add in the Bacterium Aces one as well, yeah, it'd be 33, but just under 33, around 33 million. Worst case scenario would be 1.7, so 6.7, 7.7, 8.4 million. 8.4 million worst case scenario, not counting bonuses, and then 33 million, which is like, it's 4 times the amount if we hit the jackpot. So approaching C4 then, Elite Observatory Corps has given us 5 choices of what could be here. Let's just say, apart from one, which I'll point out, they're all worth around 1.7 million. Some a bit less, one is over, but on average about 1.7. And that is Bacterium alcyonium, Prutexa metallicum, Fungoides seticis, and Tussock divisa. The star of the show is 7.7 million, and that is Concha aureolus, which has a flag on it. Aureolus, eh? Well, we'll try and keep abreast of things, and hope it's there, because it is worth the money. And then on B8, it's Bacterium cerberus or Stratum tectonicus, which is possible. Stratum could be the lead actor there. We'll have to see. Yeah. Oh yeah, Zonta, I found out today that since I replaced my oil filter housing gasket, my car officially has no leaks. I took the bottom engine cover off and there wasn't a single drop that had dripped onto the cover. Nothing. Nothing. It was dry as. Yes. I was so happy. You don't have a torque wrench? Oh, okay. I've got 2 of them here. Should have brought it round, man. You could have done the valve cover here. That doesn't... The valve cover is not a big deal. Did you get the kit? Did you get... When you got the gasket for the valve cover, did you get the ones for the spark plugs too? Because you wouldn't want to... You wouldn't want to not do those. You kind of have to replace all of them, really. Anyway, onward we push. But you're a mechanic, so you know. Yes, I know. I have a rare car now. An E46 that doesn't leak. And it doesn't have rust on any of the wheel arches, which is another rarity. No rust on this car body at all. Actually, no, there's a couple of places where it's bubbling, but it's nothing major. On one of the A-pillars, and you know where the lights are at the back of the car that light up the number plate? Well, just up there, there's a little bit of a couple of bubbles. Nothing that can't be sorted out with a bit of a rub down and a repaint. Nothing major at all. Like you can't notice it. It's still blue, but it's just bubbling up. But yeah, she's in good shape, and in 2 months she'll be 21 years old. Jeez. I need the wheels refurbing though. I've had a quote for a very reasonable quote for a how do I say this? Wheel refurb, not a real. I nearly said real refurb. A real. No, you see, a wheel refurb. There you go. I was quoted £95 per wheel, and that's with the knowledge that these are split rims that have got like titanium bolts around them. That's a bloody good price for split rim refurbishment. That's really good. So what does that work out as? 380 for all three? Yeah, I don't know. When it's that cheap, it makes you think, yeah, are these the right people to go to? But they've got really good feedback on their website, and although I don't really trust too much of it, because some of it can be made up, but anyway, we're here and we are within probing range. Uno. Let's have a look. Oh, I think we'll easily get away with 2 probes here, will we? Yeah, I think we probably could get away with 1. All of the conchas seem to have questionable names. Yes, there are a couple, isn't there? Oh, well, guess the one that's missing. Concha aureolus. And I know that because Elite Observatory's put, just since the probe landed and we got 100% completion, Elite Observatory course put a little cross beside it. Hold on. What song am I thinking of then? Hold on. Great, now I've got a song in my head that I don't know. There it is. No, wrong one. I'm just trying to connect. There it is. No. Oh, damn you. This one. Yes, thank you. Flip. So if I drag that window here and go full screen and then go doof. Right, so this is what I'm getting. You can see this is all the C4 stuff from here. And as soon as we did the probe scan, it crossed out aureolus. So we got duped on that one. And it did have that flag, that triangle here in the flag box, and I wasn't sure why. But now, instead of this used to say 6.3 to 12.8, I think it was. But now we've confirmed what's there. The 12.8's disappeared, and it's now saying that it's going to be around 6.7 million. And that's without bonuses, so that's okay. And then we'll check out B1 and see whether it's Cerberus or Tectonicus. I think we all know it's going to be Cerberus, but probably worth to check out anyway. And if it is Cerberus, I don't know. Because for this, we're going to get 4 million. If we go for it, we'll get 4 million bonus on top of the 1. That gives us 5. For this, because it's 1.6, nearly 1.7 million, will we then get more than the 4 million bonus? Oh, sugar. I better keep an eye on what's going on here, guys. Yeah, let's flip this back. Because I'm getting closer and closer. Right, so Fungoida exists there. Fungoida through Texas share the same map. And Bacteria and Tussock do not. So let's go for the Fungoida frutexa. Look how close I am to the drop. Oh my god. Right, so I'm going to try and pick out the lighter blue areas. I believe they are going to be more smoother terrain. And smoothness is next to coolness. I don't know. Oh, great. Yeah, one of these places again. Let's try and avoid that, shall we? So it looks like it's not necessary because we've got some darker bits here that are a lot smoother. I'm going to avoid the mountain range if I can because, yeah. Wow, what a freaking cool atmosphere this is. This is nice. The color of the planet with the color of the sky, I like it. It works for me. That is good. Gravity 0.18 so far, so I think it's not going to vary too much from there. What a very cool looking... Oh, I can't wait to get out and have a look. In fact, let's have a look while we're up here. Let's pull the camera back a bit faster. Well, this would have been great landing towards maybe the sunset or something. Whoa, nice. Let's pop this into the sky there. And if I can... There we go. Little screenshot. So we're looking for... I can't remember what it was now. Frutexa, was it? Frutexa and... Tussock? I don't know. Wow, this is very cool, very nice. How long have I been flying the Asp? I don't know. It depends how you mean. Today, or since the journey, or since my beginning of playing Elite. And even then, I just don't even know. I've flown it a lot, though. I have flown it many times in my two accounts. And it's a great mid-range exploration ship. Oh, Von Doodle. Oh, okay.
Low gravity warning.
You got a track IR type thing to try out. Instantly motion sick. Really? Motion sick? No, I would never get motion sick from mine, though. It's just weird. Although maybe it's changed since the version I had. I think I got track IR 4 or track IR 3 or something. Where you just basically, you've got that device that you wear a baseball cap and then you put it on it attaches to the peak of the cap or the visor, whatever you call it. And it's like having a webcam look back at you. And then if I turn my head, it'll do this. But if you've only got one monitor, your eyes still have to look at that monitor. So your head's turned, but your eyes are facing the facing the monitor, and it's. I could never get really used to it. Let's put it this way: I couldn't sim race with it. You know, like to turn my head to look into a corner before I turn, but my eyes are not in the same direction as my head is. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So VR, yeah, VR is easily. Is a whole different world. Oh, you're very susceptible to motion sickness. Yeah, well, VR maybe not for you then. But yeah. Oh, well, that's a shame. Dontar says he replaced both rear springs. Do you have the spring compressor tool then? I haven't got one of those. No more squeaky back. Good. I bet it feels a lot better. Which springs did you get? The proper ones, or Alexander fall candles? I've never heard it spelled like that before. I don't think I've got an SRV, guys. In fact, I'm pressing the SRV to go forward now, and I'm not getting anything. Thank you, USB. Yeah, I've never had motion sickness in VR either. Not sickness. I've had uncomfortable feelings, like when I tried extreme roller coaster sim. Yeah, that I was fine while we were going up, and you could hear it going tick 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 tick, and it got to the top, and then we came all the way down, and I was fine until it just came all the way to the bottom and then just veered off to the right. And as soon as it turned, whoa, I was like, take this off me. I couldn't get the thing off quick enough. It was really, there you go. I think my controller should work now. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable, very dizzying. But I've never had anything like nausea or any sickness or anything in VR, which I'm pleasantly surprised about. Yay, we're moving. Yeah. I wasn't sure how my head would handle VR when I first, but thankfully I was able to test it out first before I got one. I ended up getting a second-hand one, but still. Okay, the reason I can't go into turret mode is because my ship's not letting me. Stingy bugger. That's not the button for combat mode, though. Thank you.
Tussock devices scanned. Base value
Tussock.
1,766,000.
So I think Frutexa is the other.
Distance 200 meters.
200 meters. So yeah, I think Frutexa is the other one on here, on this map. So we'll scan that. Yeah, the last time that happened to me, Brian, I was a kid. I haven't done that since. Nearly once, but no.
First sample scanned.
And we're the same age. Yeah, well, bored. It's only 200 meters, but I didn't really spot any other. Trouble sickness bands. Oh. They should re-advertise them then as AR motion sickness bands as well. Well, at least put it on the box. It also does VR. I think the lights on the SRV should be off by default, don't you guys? And then it's like something you have to switch on. Especially with the fact that they've got the lighting all wrong.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 200 meters from previous.
So we're gonna go back here. Yeah, given the fact that the lighting's all buggered when you put the headlights on, I think they should keep them off. Ooh, there's some more over there as well. It'd be nice if with this gun as well, when you target something, like there, point at it and it tells you what the range is to it. See Hitman 47 for details. Right, so some of these are going to be blue and some are going to be green. We'll have a green one, but I want to get the closest green one to the blue one.
Second sample scanned.
So the distance to the ship to here is around 200. So that sample up there, which is at 210 degrees-ish. This is a lovely atmosphere, I have to say. This is one of the best ones I've seen, I think. I know that there's not a lot of features here, you know, it's not the best feature-wise, but the colouring and that just looks really good to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Can we bring up the thing? Now the zoom, I want to bring that into around 3, yeah? And then step it back so the zoom stays at 3. That makes the SRV look a whole different animal. Can we fit the sun in? How high is it? Oh, jeez. For that I'd have to maybe go low. Can we go any lower? It's not letting me. It's not even letting me clip through the planet. No. That's really nice though. So the only way is to reduce the zoom and maybe just frame it. Get the SRV a bit more to the right. Go. Alright. So, what did I say? 210? I'm going to rely on the fact that I said 210. Yep. Come on, talk. Say it.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 200 meters from previous sample.
Sometimes I can't tell the difference between tussock and frutexa. It depends on what I'm actually looking for. It does look a bit like I was levitating. What software is speaking? It's Elite Observatory Core. And I have all the plugins available for it as well. There's also an on-screen prompt, but you can't see it because I don't have it in desktop mode.
Sample complete.
Yeah, definitely one of the best looking atmospheres I've seen in a long time. And I don't know if it's, again, just because of the colours or the fact that the atmosphere just mixes so well with the colour of the ground. And it's just lit up really nice. I don't know what it is. Because this is just like, you know, featureless. But so, I don't know what it is. Something it just works. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Can't praise Frontier too much because then people tell me off. And if I criticize them, like I did in my last stream, people tell me off. So can't keep everyone happy. So I'm just going to do what the hell I want. Right. The other one, which I think is Frutexa, it is Frutexa Metallicum, but I think that's the other thing that it was on the map, on the same map here. I hope so, because I'm going to be looking for it. So if it's not, then it's going to be Fungoida. So we'll take a look for both. So, oh, excuse me, so Fungoida, so it's either these ones, the tomato plants as I call them, they're fairly easy to spot, or it's Frutexa. Frutexa, and we're looking for Metallicum. So yeah, these. Yep. These, and the color is sage, isn't it? Teal. We're looking for teal on this one. Sage is the bacteria. Well, the bacteria can get stuffed. If I could start building an outpost, oh yeah, well, the ability to do it is one thing, but to do it out here, yeah, it takes a while to come and visit it. So, do we look for Frutexa on this absolutely wondrous landscape? It's flat. It's ideal for SRV blasting. So I think what we'll do, I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here.
Ship dismissed.
We'll get rid of the ship and we'll just go looking. I expect I'm going to be coming across a lot of a lot more tussocks when I'm looking for the Frutexas. I'm just wondering whether the Frutexa is more inclined to grow on the hilly bits. Oh, that's the bacteria, guys. What are you doing here? Oh, oh, that was a bad landing, but no damage. Are you tussock or... You're certainly not Frutexa. We've got some Baccy, and I've seen a couple of these already. 500 meters though. Okay. That is what I've just done, isn't it? That's Tussock Divisa with the yellow leaves. Okay, so we need to go back to 0 degrees here. And Bacterium alcyonium.
Bacterium alcyonium scanned. Base value 1,658,500.
That's worth a go.
Sample distance 500 meters.
Protects it from going to live in the mountains. Yeah, plugins. Yeah, if you just Google Elite Observatory Core plugins, it should be the first thing in the results page. And then the guy, in fact, let me tell you the guy. I'll link the page. Elite Observatory plugins. Do. Okay, so the page you want for the plugins guys, is that one. Yeah. Okay, so we have a bacteria. Yeah, the lighting just works here. Yeah, very nice. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Oh, damn it. Is that the tussock? It looks different to the picture though. I don't know. But we're committed to bacteria now, which is a very strange sentence in and of itself. So let's take off. Might be time to bring the ship back actually, if there's bacteria around.
Ship recalled.
I don't think that's 500 meters though. But there's quite a few backies around here. No damage to the SRV. There's lots everywhere. There's plantage over there and there's plantage over there. Wait a minute though. Even though I've done... Yeah, even though I've done the bacteria, I can still scan this. Fantastic. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh, can we get it? Fantastic. Asp. Oh, right. Asp. Oh, I don't think we'll squeeze under here. Oh, yeah, we do. Amazing. Does it talk by default? No, you have to go into the settings. It's not called settings though, it's called core. It's the last thing on the list on the left hand side, core, which is basically the settings, and then there are voice settings in there which you can enable and choose the voice and stuff like that, but by default that is disabled. And then you can tell it also in the settings what to report on and stuff like that, I believe. Okay, so we need to be 500 meters away from the last bacterial sighting. Now I don't want the info panel there. It's too big. Well, it hasn't told me that I'm 500 meters out. But surely I must be. Or have I come back round the wrong way? I have to find out now. Oh, when did you change your mind? No problem, Von Doodles. Yeah, the voice I'm using I think is Zero or Hazel, I'm not sure. One of them doesn't say the numbers right. It says, you know, instead of saying 1.6 million or 1,600,000, it'll say 1.6. It's just weird. It's just freaking weird. So I ditched that one. Okay. Oh, this is green. But you're blue. See, now if that was a different species, if that was Frutexa, it would be purple, right? It would be another color. Anyway. Sample. Hey, why haven't we got the first sample of bacteria? Did I not finish it?
First sample scanned.
What? What happened to the first one? Oh well. Maybe I got distracted. That would explain why there was no talking. Right, I can't put the Xbox controller there because it leans on the spacebar, and that's no good.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Is that a fact? Disembark.
Second sample scanned.
Blue. That makes it tussock then. Okay. I only use the Xbox controller for the. Actually, I only use it for two different things. Can anyone tell me what are those two different things? I think. Let me think. That and that. Do I use it any other time? I don't think. If anybody can tell me the two that I'm thinking of, one of them is obvious. But if you can tell me the two times that I use my the second one might not be so obvious. But hey, if you know, you know. You'll win the entire internet. And a free subscription to Google.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous.
No, the FFS is done in mouse and keyboard. Is it mouse and keyboard? It's certainly mouse. Yeah, I think it's mainly mouse. Mouse is the FSS. I'll give you a clue. The SRV is one, but the other one, for controlling the SRV, I've always used an Xbox controller. It just works really, really well for me, and I don't need to use anything like driver assist or anything. But the other thing is not Elite Dangerous. Okay. But it's not just, you can't just tell me the title of the product. You have to tell me what it's used for within that title. If you can. Get a packet of biscuits.
Sample complete.
Alright, that's that done. So this is a really awesome. Did I mention this was an awesome landscape? I might have done it once or twice. Isn't it though? The sky and everything. No. It looks more. I don't want to use the term realistic, but if I did use the term realistic, you'd get what I mean, right? So if we can get the Futexa now here as well, then that would be epically good. So what we'll do, I keep forgetting to do this, is we'll switch to Fire Group B. Oh yeah. And we have the comp scanner on secondary. And we'll hunt them down with this. No, don't use main thrusters. Ooh, stop. Not those. These fellas. Come on. Oh, ship. Yeah, it's more difficult to keep the ship still for some reason. Tussock. Okay, so we know it's not that. I have a feeling this is going to be the same. Just because from this distance it's hard to tell. That is tussock. Let's get the landing gear in because it's causing problems. Ah! I think this is tussock as well. I need to switch this round. It's not working for me. There we go. I need it on primary. Oh my god. Dude! It is Tussock, but I just want to get the scan in anyway. Because by the time you get this close, there's no point in me doing the scan. I want to be able to do it from a distance. I'm waiting for it to say full text. Yeah, I think we can definitely mark that as Tussock. It has the yellow tipped leaves. But now it's so dark around me, it's difficult to spot. Frontier, please fix. Please fix. It shouldn't be that dark around me. That's just bizarre. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's try the more hilly parts. I'm trying to think now how high to go up. That'll do. Oh, look at that. That's just really cool. No! 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 Ah, damn it. Well, I'm in a blue zone, that's all I know. But it could be the one that represents all. Ah, damn it. I had a lovely hilly region on the way up, but I couldn't get it turned around quick enough. Oh, look at that crater. Damn, that looks good. If anybody wants any background wallpaper, let me know. Okay, little mountainous region or whatever. Not really. It's not really mountainous. It's just bumpy. Aren't you? Yeah, there you are. That's Tussock. I think I want to go up and just check the map again. Let's do that because I'm losing track of stuff here. So we'll get a remap for Frutexa, and then because bacteria and what's left to do? Frutexa and Fungoida are left to do, and I think they're on different maps. We've got bacteria, we've got Tussock, so we just need Fungoida cystitis and Frutexa metallicum. And then we'll check B8 just to rule out that 1% chance that it could be Tectonicus, and then that'll be that. So we need the surface scanner to go to 3, instead of saying out of range, and we'll back off the throttle. Waiting. There it is. Okay, so we want to go for Futexa Fungoida. So there's the Fungoida map, and there's the Futexa map. Ah, it was. Well, differently the same. Okay. So this bit with a hole in, I think we'll try and go for that bit. So let's turn this baby around. And where's the bit with the hole? Okay, so coming in a bit too steep, so we'll just go even steeper. And then we can shallow it out. Somewhere about now. So, what do I have here? Yeah, okay. So, we've got dodgy part and smooth part. If we land on the edge of the smooth part and head into the dodgy, bumpy part, then that might be an idea. So we can go here. Just land on the edge here. It's supposed to be all around here, but yeah, trust issues. So we'll land here and venture in. Now Futexa is 150 and Fungoida is 300 meters. So I don't know whether this is a trip better on foot than SRV. So I think we land here. And then if we point inwards at around, oh, okay, that's interesting, around 140 degrees. There's a bacteria up the side of the hill there. Right, which is there, just out the right hand window. Yeah, Polo, the map with a hole. Oh, by the way, yeah, the other thing I use the controller for is the outside drone camera in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Not the external camera that looks around the plane, but the one where you can just fly off far out and, you know, anywhere. The drone camera. That is SRV controlled. And it just works again. It just works for me really nice. Alright, so we've not spotted anything, but we're going to take an adventure into the hills with the little car and see what happens. Oh, now what's that lot?
Low gravity warning.
I was just about to wonder whether Tussock was on a different map, but I think that is still Tussock. Alright, Tussock, you can Tussock off because I'm hoping to get rid of you as a species now. I want to find different species is. So that one to compensate. And we have a journey into the mountains. I think that was Tussock as well. Now then, talk to me, Tussock, again. Chevy Tibbs, talk to me. Yeah, I think, again, Tussock. Which if I had that off, I'd know it. Right, on we go. And the other one was what? Fungoida sativus, which is... I didn't actually check that one, did I? Yep, that's what I wanted. Boom, boom. Yeah, because I said it was the tomato plant. Alright, so we're looking for tomatoes, space tomatoes, and Frutexa metallicum, which looks like leaves. Like little leaves. Yeah, those. They don't have those long yellow and green leaves on them that we've seen from tussock. They have little tiny leaves. So, is it me or is it getting dark? I think the sun's going in. And I'd like to put my lights on, but it makes everything even pitch black, even more. Too much. So the actual space tomatoes shouldn't be difficult to find. They're quite sizable. Oh, why did you glitch? Glitched on me, you bugger. Right. Stick to the roughly around 140 heading. We want to be in or thereabouts. Just to make sure we're heading in the same direction all the time. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I'm just going on about the merits of using an Xbox controller, and I pushed down when I should have pushed up. Well done. I wonder if this is rocky enough, or... See, again, that's not... That's tussock. I wonder if this is hilly enough for the other stuff. Sometimes you see these more stronger highlights in the night vision, and it turns out to be just small rocks. See in the distance there, those two, they just look a bit more highlighted, and they're just rocks. Sometimes the bios themselves get a little bit more, you see a bit more of a thicker line around them, so they stand out just a tad. Yeah, when you finish playing, thank you. I'm not going to spend too long on this, guys, to be honest. They're not going to show up. We leave. You know, gotta make progress as well. I'm just wondering how small this text is going to be. It can't be any more smaller than a clump of tussock, surely. Well, despite this being a blue area, for both of those, so far. Well, well, well. You took your time showing up. Hello, Fratexa, and welcome to the party. What are you again? 150 meters.
Hexametallicum scanned. Base value 1,632,500.
6 million, 2,000 million,
50 meters.
million. So I am using, just for the people who care, Microsoft Zera desktop is the voice. I do have a Ivona voice, but it doesn't seem to want to work with that. I haven't tried it since the update, but I don't see why it would suddenly work. I can put it on, have a test. No, nothing. I don't know why. I don't know why. Doesn't like it. Right. 150 meters, SRB, you stay here. I'm going hunting. Okay, Jeffrey. Have a good evening, matey. Thanks for stopping by, yeah? Appreciate it. Okay, 150 meters. So hopefully there's more in the area. Uh-oh. Okay. This suit does not have night vision. I wasn't remembering about that. That'll do. Gun comes in handy.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
I'm picking this guy because
Second sample
I
scan.
want to go in this direction now. So yeah, in terms of its actual features,
Minimum distance reached.
this planet is,
Traveled over 150.
it's not the best one we've found ever. I mean, maybe on this trip, but not if you look at the last trip we did, the Rusty trip. But it's certainly one of the, yeah, it's very cool, and it's certainly one of the better ones I've come across on this journey so far. Yeah, binoculars, I know. Those ones like they use in Star Wars, when they see the Jawas from a distance. Those. What do they wear at night, those little guys? Pajamas. No, Pajamas is the father. Anyway, forget it. Right. I don't want to drift too far away from the serve. I think we've got a good distance out from it already. Because we could just get in the SRA and just drive for a kilometre or so. But I'll head back towards it now. Kind of doing a loop round, sort of thing. I'm not looking through the sight either. I'm looking at the whole screen because it's not zooming on the scope. It's zooming on the entire screen, which is kind of weird. There's my serve. Oh, no damage. Okay. I was going to say if I could hit it with this, I can't be too far away from it. And I don't want to... Part of me doesn't want to drive too far away in case I don't find any more. We just happen to have found some. And I'm hoping that all 3 samples are going to be in this area. That sun is getting lower, isn't it? I think so. It's going to get dark. Should be off this planet by then. I think... Yeah, well, there's fungoids still to go yet. We'll have a quick look around in the ship for that, and if I don't see any, then we're leaving. Right, so the SRB is what? Over there? Ah, God. Okay. Well, we'll just have a walk around. Come on, I just need one. I wish that ventured out further too. That scan, that pulse wave, I just... An update to it. Engineering, where you can make it scan for like a kilometer or something. That would be pretty cool. Oh, talk to me. Oh no! Were you the first ones that we did? Are you all blue? Damn. That must have been scan number 1 then. Or it's in the vicinity of scan number 1. Hello, oops. Thank you, Commander Selim. Have a good evening, sir. The new 85-inch color plasma TV from Fungoida. Oh man, it does sound like a TV electronics manufacturer. The new Fungoida microwave oven. I guess we're gonna have to drag the ship back. Damn it. Never mind. We've got 2 samples. Just can't get the 3rd, and I know it's got to be around here. Ah, you bastard. Damn. And the range of this is what again? Yeah, 150 meters, that's all. How could we not compact it all in? They're shadows, right? We have to find another location for them. Damn it. I'd like to plant a flag here now so that I'll know where I was. Alright, so we push. And who knows, we might find the other species on the way, the fungoida. Come on, we need to find one of them before the sun goes down. No, that was nothing. Damn it. We may need the ship. They do seem to like this type of environment though, where we are right now. Flat beds with rocky bits around it. That's where all the other ones were. Let me guess, are we back in Tussock Town? Yeah. Back in Tussock Town. Da-da-da-da, Tulsa Town. Oops. This is why I didn't want to move from the first sighting. Because if we find the fungoida now, there's nothing we can do unless we cancel the other one. I don't think this is Frutexa because it wouldn't be visible from this distance, I don't think. And it's quite green. And it turns out they were rocks. And I did spot the tussock on the right hand side as well. Right, let's get into the rocky area. Like there. Step out. Ridiculous. Totally. What we need is the Observer's Book of Elite Dangerous Bios to know about where they're more likely to be, and do they prefer the bumpy areas, the flat areas, the hilly areas, the valleys, the dales. Let's go and pick up the little car, because it won't be happy if we leave it behind. And neither will I, it's the only one I have. I honestly don't think I can be bothered with Fungoider after this. I have no idea what the hell that was meant to be. Circus act. Frontier do like their time sinks though. I think they should force their staff to play it properly. In their free time, not during work hours. And they have to do tasks like scan 50 different organics from different planets. And then your time is your own once you're done. Live the grind, Frontier, live the grind. Don't just create it. So, I guess we can try the same method as we do for bacteria. So, if we point it... I don't know if it's going to work though. Not my preferred method, but I'm hoping it's going to make the greenness stick out a little bit better. Whatever the color they really are. I think the map that we picked was big enough that we can't drift outside of it, right? I don't like it with the lights on. I can't see very far afield when the lights are on. It just darkens the surrounding area too much. It's not what happens in the real world. Yeah. The amount of time I'm wasting just on this one plant though, ridiculous. Like you get one life in this world. And there's the space tomatoes. Well, they can go to hell. Oh, it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah, space tomatoes. I'd rather be scanning those. Now look where we found those though. Kind of a valley. Wouldn't it be nice if there was just a nice little fruit texture hanging around? Don't I have a high beam? Oh, if I put this on high beam, the whole solar system will go black. So I guess they don't want to do that. I'm not going to give it much more time. I'd rather just give up and leave, to be honest. The fungoid is going to be the same. Couple of scans and then try and find the third one. This ship's got a wider ass than I gave it credit for. I don't think we're going to find any through here. See how all the rocks are on the ground now? That wasn't like that when we found the other protector. Right, I'm going to give you a minute or two and then we're leaving. Because this is beyond boring. I don't think that map has got any right to be lighting up in blue for this plant. It's just way too rare. Damn it. Get me a landing spot. Well, you better find something suitable, boy. 257. 257. $261. 225. I'm looking right at it. I'm looking right at the damn stuff, and I can't get a landing. I don't know where the frig it is, but I know I'm looking at it. Okay, so if we line the ship up with the actual alignment of the planet, which puts us there. I'm going to end up losing it. I know it's to my left, but I'm going to end up losing contact with it. Because I can't get a fudging landing spot right near the only one I've come across in the last half an hour. I'm not choosing any landing spots though at Astra. I can't choose one until it gives me the opportunity to try and land there. There are no landing spots here. I wish there were. Okay, Bruce. Enjoy your shopping. This is better done in the SRV. Doing this in the ship is ridiculous. I don't even know why I even thought of that as a plan. SRV is much better. It covers less ground, but it enables you to spot so much more. Because the plants are so freaking small, I could be passing over loads of them without realizing. Well, the SRV won't do that. This was a really bad idea. And there's no point me even looking around here, because if there's nowhere to land, what's the point of spotting any? Absolutely none at all. We're in one of those areas that you can't land anymore. Frontier, as I said last time, they seriously need to think about putting an option in where you can be dropped out from the bottom of your ship, either in the SRV or on foot. This is an option they seriously need to consider now that they've introduced landscape of this sort unlandable, or at least where there's no landing spot for miles and miles and miles. They really need to reconsider this. I say reconsider, they haven't even considered it in the first place. But it's something they need to look at. Or make the ship be a lot more flexible with where the ship can land. In Star Citizen, you just land it anywhere basically. It doesn't really care, and it lands properly. But even if this landed and it had a foot sticking up in the air and one buried in the ground, wouldn't bother me, as long as the damn thing can land. I think the window of opportunity that they put on these landings is so small. It has to be like a billiard table almost, you know, super smooth, super flat. It can land on a bit of a hill. It can do that, but it's not too extreme. I'm not looking for organics now. I'm looking for a landing place. But it'd be nice for me to just stop here and have the get in the SRV and have it just drop me out. So you'd have two options: drop down on foot, drop down on SRV, and then it would transition you to the SRV and then drop you out by fading to black as it does now. Only your SRV gets ejected 20 meters in the air, which is completely survivable. They really need to put this in the game now. You can do Protexo in the ship, it's just harder. It can be done, but sometimes you just need to cover more ground. Because what if there's no Frutexa here for 3, 4, 5 kilometers? Then what? Let's say 10 kilometers or 15. Okay. Okay. This has made me want to shorten the stream now. I don't want to... It's put me in a mood and I don't want to carry on that mood. Well done, Frontier. You've done it again. I wish they could just stick by the rules. I mean, why make it so sparse? So difficult? It's the time more than anything else. The time that you have to spend just for a freaking plant is ridiculous. And the other annoying thing, got an invisible planet here. The other annoying thing is, I'll remember it in a minute. Yeah, the fact that you can't land for miles and there's no flag or marker system where you can spot like an organic and then just fire a flag from your ship, or you know, plant one on the ground so that you can land 20 miles away.
Body B3A. Methane atmosphere.
And then you can still find your way back to it because you've planted a marker beacon or something.
Body B3A. Landable with atmosphere.
I think Frontier are scared of making it too quick or too easy or less time consuming. Because the more time it's played, I think maybe they get better analytics, for want of a better word, on Steam and places like that. I don't know. But they do have a very big habit of creating time sinks, which I'm gonna refer to differently as a grind. It's just how much of your life do they want? As much as you give them, right? I suppose. Okay. Now here we've got Bacterium balaris and Fonticulus digitus. Maximum value 3 million. With what they put you through, it's not worth it. The only thing worth landing for now is Stratum Tectonicus. And maybe anything that's worth 7 million or over. Otherwise, it's not worth the time. No, we're not emergency dropping. We've needed marker beacons for a long time. So you could, find something interesting, travel miles away from it, and then just come back to it later on. Yeah, the bioscanner's a handheld thing, isn't it? I guess they think it's just easy to just get out the SRV and do it. But, yeah. Now that they've got dropships in the game, in the conflict zones, they need to allow your own ship to be able to do that facility too, where it can just drop you out. I mean, we've got the ship hovering for you to pick you up. It sucks you into the thing. That's done in a very crappy way, but at least it's good because it can still get you, rescue you either on foot or in the SRV. If it can't land, it'll just hover and you can get in that way. That's great. That is good. And I discovered that by accident when I tried to recall my Python, knowing it would not be able to land. And I wanted to see how far away it would land and if I could reach there. It was horrible terrain I was in. This was way before Odyssey. And it landed, it just hovered right above me. And then I saw the little button light up that said board, and I just got, you know, transported in, and I thought that's amazing. I didn't even know the game could do it, and it was brilliant. So that's great that it does that, but they need the opposite now. They need to be able to drop us off, because there are times when there's just nowhere to land for miles, and we've got a species right underneath us that we want to scan, and we can't. Right, where am I at? I'm going to descan because I don't know where I'm at here. 19. Alright. Well, I'll have a look at this one. But it's going to have some really high value stuff on it. I've had my fill of doing this today. See, I don't think Frontier, in some places in the game they manage it, but in other places I don't think they quite balance the gameplay versus frustration level. I don't think they've got that balanced well in some areas. And searching for some organics is one of them. So 3A, is that the one I was looking for? And I would say pharmaceutical isolators was the other one. No, I haven't discovered that one yet. Well, where the hell are you? You're flashing blue. Have you got another? Oh, okay. What? Yeah, you do have to be really almost on top of these things for the circles to pop in, don't you?
Body 2E.
Finally.
Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 2E. Landable with atmosphere.
Right, so 3 possibilities, nothing lucrative. Bacteria morasis, 1 million. Concha labiata, there's the other one. And that's 2.3 million. And tubus conifer, 2.4 million. Okay. One of those isn't going to be there. My vote is tubus conifer, because A, I don't think I've ever seen it before, and B, I don't think the game's going to let me see it now. Have I seen it before though? I don't know. I don't know it by its name. Oh yeah, that one. Yes, I have. Right, so let's go back and I will make a determination here. Okay, there's no footfall. Let's go and see what's there first. If it's Concha and Tubus, brilliant. We'll rank up, will not rank, rack. We'll rack up 4.77 million. Otherwise, it's going to be like 3.3, 3.4. Hello, Blog Twat. I wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed them. Or nerfed the... how common they are. They like to do that. Take the good things away. They're a weird bunch, you know. They'll nerf good things, but then they'll give you a 19 million payout for Tectonica. with bonus payments that are just off the scale. And the whole credit system is screwed too. 28,000 credits for a Sidewinder and 76 million for a first footfall Stratum Tectonicus. And that's just the bonus. 90 million included everything, I think, on over 90 million. 95 million, right? For Stratum Tectonicus with first footfall, 95 million. So for scanning one plant on a planet you've just been the first one to footfall on, how many Sidewinders can you buy for 95 million? It's like, it's completely wacko. Then you compare the price of a suit or a gun against the price of a spaceship. It's like, what? Hey, we have a subscriber. Lego King is cool. Well, Lego is definitely cool. I'm not going to argue with that. Best toy ever. And I can't slow down now because I was on the wrong screen. Okay. 2 probes. You'll have one and be happy with it. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, Lego King. So, bacterium, that was a given. Concha labiata is the one that's missing. So it's the big tubous conifers. And blah, blah, blah. So we're going to... Oh, and they're both on the same map. Yeah, right. Whatever you say. So let's head for a nice area and then replot the map. What about in that area there? Oh. The blue puddle. It's a small area, but if it's lit up, they both have to grow there, right? So now we're going into a smaller region instead of a bigger one. Tubus is 800 meters. Bacteria, the usual. Oops. So, there's a patch there, so what we need to do is land and make sure we keep going forwards. Another decent looking planet. I shouldn't have yawed. I think I can see some tubers, but I can't be sure. Yep, I could see it. So we'll just land here. And there's some in the distance on my right. And there's some in the distance on my left. We may have all 3 scans in eye shot. Let's see. Well, Frontier, you owe me this, so no praise here. I'm owed it. A ton of personal weapons, but if you, yeah, exactly. Right, lights out because no reason. Ah, now there is some behind. That's interesting. There's some over there too. I was concentrating on the ones in front. Okay, let's do a behind one, even better. I'm not going to do all the standing on top of one stuff. None of that.
Tubus conifer scanned. Base value 2,415,500. Minimum sample distance 800 meters. New codex entry. Tubus conifer, maroon.
Yes, you can get rid of the other species that's in the thing. I couldn't give a monkey's toss about that. Ditch it. Screw it.
First sample scanned.
There. Done. Top of the world. I wish there was a way to get rid of this dialog box on my screen at the press of a key. Now, why did you do that? Well, that didn't quite go to plan, did it? Okay, so the other two entries should be a piece of cake. And even though there's plenty around me, I'm going to stick with the original plan. We're going to go forward. Look at that planet. The ringed planet, the ringed gas giant.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample. That 800 meters is longer than I thought it was. They look like tom-toms. You will go up there, boy. Don't think you won't. Okay, this is a very bad collision bug, I think, from Frontier. It's colliding maybe with the big ones in front. As you can see. Please vote for us, Developer of the Year. Right, go. Second sample scanned.
Now we want to have the ship. Oh, behind me. Oh yeah, because I spun round at the end, didn't I? Okay, so I want to have it this way. Go. Speak the words.
Distance
Thank
reached.
you.
You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
So the bacteria can go to hell. Not interested.
Sample complete.
Done. Yeah, you'd think they'd have a different one, wouldn't you? And that gas giant has sunk down behind the horizon very quickly. Okay.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Sounds like Darth Vader with asthma. So, this system's been discovered before. Damn. Okay. Very nice planet again. This is a bug, right? Because I don't know what causes it. But this should go to here. And then here. At least I think it's that view. But sometimes it jumps to the inside view for no apparent reason. Is that smiling at me? Why are you smiling? It's you, isn't it? You're the one. The dark power looking over, laughing. What is that? Too far. It's too close to be heart and soul, isn't it? Is it part of Orion and Barnard and all that? Is that what that is? It mocks me. Yeah, very nice surface as well, but it's kind of fake in a way, in that the background looks like it's a lighter color, but I think when you get close to it, its color will change to the color we see here in the foreground. I believe so. Okay, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. We are 24 jumps away. So where are we in reality? Well, in the game anyway. Over here. Made that much progress today. And Monkey Head is just there. The big number 2 on it. And we have to go upwards because we did come down. There's Jellyfish. Jellyfish, Rosette, and it looks like I did it the wrong way around. Wait a minute. Oh no, there it is. Yeah. So you got Jellyfish, which we came down from the bubble. Jellyfish, Rosette, down to Monkey Head. Then there's a planet down here I want to have a look at. And then we can venture across. But I think we've done enough here. And that is 3.5 hours. So we're good, right? Yeah, it is good for stellar screenshots. I've taken some really good screenshots. You know, if you go over my, at least the last expedition, if you look over the screenshots I did, I think I did do a video, didn't I, of the screenshots that were taken. We did a video after the journey ended, which was like a slideshow, and yeah. But the problem with stellar screenshots now is, it's hard to compete now because some of the entries are really, really good. They just get some of these right moments and stuff, and some of the stellar screenshots I've seen the last couple of months have been really spectacular, very, very nice. So just, I don't know, taking a picture of a planet surface. Sometimes you just need to go a bit more and put some creative imagination in there somehow. Like when we saw that one of is it Ocellus? No, Ocellus is a spaceport. Osseous, the ones, it looks like a table tennis bat with holes in. It's named after the thing, pumice, something like that, pumice, and it's got holes in, and somebody took a screenshot of themselves, see their face through one of the holes, that kind of thing. Oh, the novelty of the smiley face. Yeah, well, I travel the galaxy as it mocks me. If I take it like that, people won't see it, so I want to get it like that. I could do this. I can pretend I'm lying down. As I lay down on the planet's surface, I see the cosmos mocking me. Or it's saying hello. It could just be saying hello. But no one's noticed the Borg cube in the background. We're a Borg. Distance. Anyway. Yeah. It does look smiley, doesn't it? It's like the galactic equivalent of picking out shapes in the clouds. I haven't seen Tubus for a while. I have not seen this Tubus one for quite a long time. Ah, is that a different one than before? Let me zoom. Oh, that's a nice shot. And you can also do it where you have planet's rings being the upright thing and the ground being slanted. If you were that way inclined, even that way inclined. Ah, is that a different one then? Did we have two of them going down? Because how has that come back up again? Is there two gas giants here? Oh, now it's confusing me. Oh, we've got the one. This is the one we're seeing. I don't think it's going to be that one. Oh, nice rings here. Okay. Right, fellas. And fellettes, if there are any. Until Ocellus pumice, indeed. Right. Thank you for the 51 likes. That's awesome. I appreciate that. And thank you for the company, for being here and supporting the channel and doing all that you do. I appreciate it. We'll be back. I have not forgotten The Last of Us and all that stuff. It's coming. It's a coming. And Euro Truck, because it's had updates. Big update. American Truck. Also, same updates. We'll be covering them. Yeah, exactly, Mark Shaw. That's probably it. FDev's subliminal message through the cosmos. How very nebulous of them. Okay. until the very next time, I bid you all a fond farewell. And that was not a chat GPT, that was me, Rusty GPT. Bye for now. Thank you guys, have a good rest of the day, take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, 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 bye.